Okay, so here's a quick overview of the tube roller I just finished. This is kind of like a culmination of all of the work that's been done on this original Harbor Freight, based on the Harbor Freight tube roller. Over the years, wings have been added, the bottom rollers have been spaced out, bottle jack kits been added, just different things through the years. So this is kind of like all the ideas that's been out there on the forums and internet having to do with the tube roller. So cut this on my homemade CNC plasma table for the most part, and so far it's been working out really good. I have a piece of 2-inch tube in here, and one of the neat things that I did was made these risers so the shaft of the jack release could go through there. Just tighten that down. One of the other really cool things I did was added this measuring gauge. So if you want to make 20 parts the same, or come back and replace a part that you rolled years ago, all you have to do is make a note of your size of tube, your length, starting and end points, and what notches the rollers were in. Then you just come down until you make a good contact with your tube, and you can pretty much feel the resistance as soon as it takes up. Then you come back here and you zero out your display, and then you just start rolling. And when you get down to the end there, you can see it's very sensitive, very sensitive. And then you go back and you roll some more until you get the radius that you want, and you record that number, and you can make as many of those parts as you want very accurately. Okay. One of the other things I did, if you watch here, remove this handle, set that aside, and remove your upper guide pin. Replace it with this. There we go. This is your Harbor Freight pipe threader, 2 1/4 horsepower, very slow speed, ultra high torque. This bad boy will turn anything. Bring this back over here. This just slides over this torque arm, and excuse me a second, right onto your hex drive that's welded onto your shaft. Now you have a powered roller. If you get into some really heavy duty tube rolling, heavy duty 2.5 inch thick wall tube, instead of breaking a sweat, just pop that in there. Again, bring it down until you make contact. Zero out your display, and you'll notice the arrows on the motor are reversed for your direction of travel. In other words, the way this thing goes, for the pipe to come back this way, you're not going to have this arrow. You're going to switch it that way, and then when you get to where you want it, come back up, crank it down a little bit more. And pretty much effortless tube rolling. Very accurate, very repeatable. And I think pretty much incorporates the best of all the different designs over the years. And the only part from Harbor Freight that's on this tube roller right now, of course, is the drive and the bottle jack. Everything else is stuff that I've drawn up and cut on my table. So there it is. The new improved lacy metal design tube roller.